Hello and welcome to my first ever unboxing video, where we're going to be taking a Crash Bandicoot NECA figure out of this box and giving it a good look. So I ordered this from a website called Geek Effect, which I've never actually used before, but they were pretty good. They sent an email when the thing was going to be shipped, and the storefront was nice and clean and easy to use and everything. So yeah, if you're ever looking for anything and you come across this website, it's legit. So anyway, let's begin by opening up the box. Never done anything like this before, so it's probably not going to be the best of reviews. I've never actually got a NECA figure before either, so I'm not sure what the quality is going to be like. But with it being a Crash Bandicoot product, I had to get it. As you can see, I'm wearing a Crash Bandicoot t-shirt. I've got a Crash Bandicoot Switch controller, Crash Bandicoot poster in the office upstairs. So yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Crash Bandicoot, so I couldn't resist. What's this? This is just like the receipt, yeah. Oh yeah, it cost £27, and that's including delivery, so relatively budget figure. Big bubble wrap. Can you see that? That's really big bubble wrap. Like, the bubbles are massive. Unusual. Let's just throw that. And then it comes with normal bubble wrap as well, and these little, like, little polystyrene things. So it's very secure in the box. That's actually pretty good. Ooh, it looks bigger than I thought. I can't get it out of the box. There's so much padding in here. It's difficult to take out. The box is full of these little Whatsits. Ooh, okay. So let's just put this box aside now and stop talking about that. So this is the figure. I'll probably get a close-up of this. That'll be on screen now. But yeah, in the box, it looks pretty damn good. Like, I was expecting it to actually be a little bit smaller than this. But yeah, the quality looks pretty good when it's in the box. A little bit of a description on the back there. Crash Bandicoot is back. The eagerly anticipated action figure line from NECA features Crash Bandicoot as you know and love him. Your favourite marsupial has plenty of articulation for maximum whumps, but just as importantly is outfitted with ball-jointed eyebrows to create a variety of crazy expressions. As a bonus, tucked inside is an easy-to-assemble, thick cardstock crate replica. Cardstock? Never even heard of cardstock before. Relive all of your favourite Crash moments and get ready to put more oomph in your whump. Not a fan of the puns, but let's get in. You see, some collectors would probably leave stuff like this in the box, but I never do that. Like some people even keep the boxes for like pop figures and stuff like that, but I've never done that. I've always just thrown the boxes straight into the bin, and that's what I'm going to do now. So let's take a look. I've got a feeling this is going to be one of those boxes that's really difficult to open, so we might be here for a while, but oh my god, the scissors aren't even... Okay, right, but we're started. Thought I was going to have to get the heavy-duty scissors out then. Oh, come on. It's the edges are difficult. Okay, so, okay, I guess we'll just cut down all of the sides. Riveting viewing, I know. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's a little bit openable. There are also the other variants of this. So I think there's a jetpack Crash coming out, and a I think it's the hoverboard Crash as well. So if you're interested in those, you can pick them up. I'm personally not so interested in those. I just want the standard Crash. If they ever bring out other characters though, like if they bring out like a Dingo Dial one or a Cortex one, I might have to pick that up, but we'll see. Oh, come on. Okay, right. I've never seen one of these in a shop either, which is another thing, so I don't know exactly like where you can get them from other than online. Okay, right. We're in. Hey, what is this, a book? Oh no. Oh, okay, okay. So this has got the, these are sellotaped on the side, so we're gonna get in there and just slice that sellotape. Okay. Right, so let's put that to the side for a minute and throw all of this stuff into the box, I guess. So this is the cardstock crate that it was talking about, I guess. So, okay, so let's just let's not break the crate. Okay, so, oh wait a minute, I'm assuming that's supposed to go in there first. Feels pretty high quality, the cardboard that they've used, or cardstock, whatever. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna break very easily. Come on. Okay, hold on, if I can get this tab in, then we've done one bit of the box. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is a nice bonus. You can kind of see what it's going to look like. I'm going to finish it. The concentration as I put together a cardboard box. Okay, there we go. So there's the Crash crate. I'm not sure if I've done that bit properly. I don't know if you can see that, but there's black bits there, which I'm not sure they're supposed to be there. So I don't know if I did something wrong there, or whether it's supposed to look like that. I mean, let me just see about that, because that doesn't look right. Okay, yeah, so that black bit was supposed to go into the box. I'm just being an idiot. There we go. Okay, perfect. The black bit's no longer there. And we've got a fully functional crate. That's pretty cool. Nice bonus. The crate's way bigger than Crash. Like, that's way bigger than they are in the actual game. But, it doesn't matter. It's not to scale. Let's get Crash out of the box. Okay, so... oh, okay, there's one of these little twisty wires on the back of them. Let's just pull that off. I did actually think that you could move Crash's eyes, but that's not what it said. It said eyebrows. I thought you could make him look in different directions, but I guess that would be too difficult to make for like a budget figure, I guess. It's rumoured that they're going to be doing a Spyro version of this, which I'm definitely going to get, if it's the same price range, which I'm assuming it will be. I don't know how to get this out of the box. Hold on a minute. Maybe this is stopping it from opening. Okay, we've got the bit of paper off. Is he just... I probably just... There we go. Okay. Come on. It's just gone very dark. Okay. So... Okay, he doesn't feel very stable. I'm gonna leave him there, and we're just gonna go through it. So he's got this little bit of plastic on his head, which I'm gonna take off. So that's all of the packaging now taken off. Okay, so let's see what he can do. You can You can move his arm. Feels a little bit stiff, but I imagine that that's going to loosen up over time. Not that I'm going to be like using this a lot, I'm just basically going to be putting it on a shelf and leaving it there, so it'll probably always be stiff. But yeah, if you're actually going to properly use it, I imagine that that would get a lot looser. The head seems to be able to move, but I'm not sure why. Like, it feels like you're supposed to be able to twist his head, but you can't because his arms are in the way. So, not sure what that's all about. Anyway, let's look at these movable eyebrows. His eyebrows are on a bit of a ball joint, so you can sort of like move them around a little bit. Let's try and get like a different expression. So, what can we get? Like, sort of, I'm not very good with this sort of thing. Sort of angrier. Does that look angry? I don't know. Either way, the point I'm trying to make is that you can move the eyebrows, like, so, I don't know what I'm doing. That looks angry. I've made him look angry. You can make him look different emotions. If you're into emotions, you've got that with this figure, alright? Anyway, his arms. So his hands twist, which is fine. I can't work out how to move his lower arm separately to his upper. Oh, it's just really stiff. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely a thing where you're going to need to move it around a little bit to get the movement out of it. As you can see there, he can move his lower arm separately. He's got an elbow. He's got an elbow. And then you can move his upper arm as well. So you can put his arm up. Do it the same with his other. God damn, these joints are stiff to begin with. Okay. There, now he's like jumping. Can you move his, you can move his, oh, you can kind of move his feet, but not very much. You can move his legs, but like only slightly, unless I'm just not putting enough force on it, but I don't want to like snap his legs off, you know? Okay, now before I was having a little bit of trouble with getting him to stand up properly, but again that's probably just me not being rough enough with it. There, that's fine, that'd look good on a shelf, wouldn't it? Maybe not in that pose. Because that looks a bit weird, it looks like he's shouting. Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with how it looks. Like, it looks like classic Crash. It looks like how he looks in the Insane trilogy, which I'm a fan of that visual style, so that's good. It's reminiscent of the old ones, obviously. I'm just not sure what pose to put him in when I put him on my shelf. Like, I guess I could just have him like that. Is that a bit boring? I mean, it does look good. Looks like Crash. It's a lot better quality than, like, well, any of my other figures, because I don't really have figures. The only figures that I've got are pop figures, and it obviously looks better than that. More expensive than a pop figure, obviously, but a lot better. The fact that you can move him is a nice little touch. I still don't get why his head is movable, because he doesn't have a neck. You can't do anything with that. Strange. Like, look, can you see that? You can move his head, but just only like very slightly, so what's the point in him even having a movable head? Unless you can get other parts and you're supposed to take his head off. Like, I don't know. Are you supposed to do that? I don't know. You could put him on the box. Or can we? Is the box... Yep, you can put him on a box. So there we go. Well, overall, I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I think it's not like, it's not the most movable figure in the world. I'm just trying to, can his waist move? Like, it sort of looks like his waist can move as well, but it doesn't, you know? That's weird. Seems to have movable parts that don't actually move. It's basically just his legs have very limited movement. Like literally very limited. You couldn't even sit him down. Like that's about the most he can move his legs. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, his legs pretty much aren't movable, which is fine because again, it's more of a display thing than an actual toy, really, isn't it? But yeah, his arms move. That's probably the best thing. His arms are actually pretty good. Like you can move his arms anywhere really. Like you can make him shake a hand. It's a figure. What more do you want, really? I mean, it's good. It's good quality. It looks good. Doesn't move very much. I don't really know how to make his eyebrows give him different expressions, but you can do that. I don't know. Like maybe if we. There we go. He looks like sort of empathetic now with his eyebrows. So that's nice. Don't know what more to say. I've never done this before. Not got any other figures like this, so I don't know if this is a good quality one or a bad quality one. Which begs the question, why am I making this video? And really it's just because I wanted to talk about Crash Bandicoot to you in an informal way. I think this is a cool figure. So really my final verdict of this Crash figure is it's definitely more of a display item. You couldn't actually like take it out and use it as a toy, so it's probably not good for like a younger audience. But as like an older fan of the series, it's a good like ornamental piece. You can definitely just put it on a shelf and have it look cool, which is what I'm going to do. Don't know what I'm going to do with this box, really. I mean, the box doesn't look anywhere near as good as the figure, really, does it? It would have been better to have gotten a to scale smaller box made of the same plastic as Crash. I think this is a little bit of a gimmick. I mean, maybe you could put stuff in it. You could actually use it as a storage box, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure what the hell I'm gonna do with that. Just put it somewhere, I guess. Somewhere kind of not as obvious as that, because that looks way better than that. But yeah, there we go. That's the Crash Bandicoot NECA figure. I like it. I like it a lot. It's gonna look really good. It's not as movable as I thought it would be, which is probably the one disappointing thing about it, but with me just having it on a shelf, it's not like I really care about that anyway, because I'm not going to be moving it around a lot. Probably not going to move it around ever, really. It's probably just going to sit there looking at me. I'm going to look at it, and that'll be it. That'll be all we do. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, consider checking out some of my others. I know that this is a bit different for my channel. Maybe I'll do another one of these with the, well, if I get any other figures, I guess. But I'm definitely going to be getting the Spyro one if they ever get around to doing that. So I'll talk a little bit about that. And yeah, you can look forward to that if you're a fan of these videos. If not, check out some of my other videos on the channel because they're very different to this one. Hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!